Hey there, and welcome back to episode 9 of our survival stories. How are we doing today? Are you good? Last episode I showed you the fishing block from my factory reloaded. After I ended the episode, I set it up. In here, we're just in the old main room, I guess. And I'm very glad I did, because these are awesome. Let's have a look. They fish up so much stuff. They fish up a bit of junk, like fishing rods and vanilla bows, but they also fish up a lot of good stuff. Oh yeah, I changed this up a little bit, I think. I think that looks better. But let's have a look. Fish. We got 1,400 raw fish, and that's like maybe 12 hours of server time since I recorded the last episode. We got puffer fish, we got salmon. We are now big fans of sushi. I'm not a big fish eater myself in real life, but in Minecraft, you know, they kind of taste pixely. Pixely is the word. I also, as promised a few episodes ago, I think, I fixed up or finished up the... hey, where are you working? Okay. The machine room. So this is our machine room, and here's the path. So I intentionally went around the other way, right? And I fixed up the glass here, so now it looks like I wanted it to look. I want to see through to the cabling of the base. Let me know what you think, but I like that. And I'm using this... Oh, damn it. I've been over this a few times to make sure that everything was in order for the recording. But we can fix that. Should have had a glass piece there. But I like the see-through of the cables. And I use the factory blocks in the background because it just looks like a robust background block, I guess. And it doesn't take up too much interest. And then I changed out the glass for this vibrant quartz glass, which emits light. So that's nice. We're actually not using night vision at the moment. Plus it got this particle effect that I kind of like. I didn't like it at first, but it has grown on me. Then I fixed this stairway. I think I spent 4 hours on this, and it turned out very plain and boring. I really suck at doing stairways. To my defense though, this staircase or pathway is stupid. Like, why did I do this? I have no idea. I shouldn't have done it like this in the first place, but what are you gonna do? We also got some cabling here, and these cables are actually cables that are being used. So from the fish farm, the green wire goes all the way to our ME pickup system, which is behind the wall there. I think this room turned out pretty nice. I like the whole drum thing if we come up and look down. Like how that is looking. And then I fixed the pathway over here. This is a new room right here, and we're gonna spend a lot of time in here today. I fixed up the basics so that we got power to this room, and it's dug out, and yeah. Let's turn on night vision though. Awesome. And this is our fat cable that goes into the machine room. So we got manual machines here, and we have auto processing here, and I left some spaces because we may need to install a few more machines. But yeah, basically all of these machines works off chests off the top. The thermal expansion machines needs wiring from the chest. They don't pull from the chest, while the EnderIO machines do. So the thermal expansion machines, this and this, actually pulls from the back and then into the bottom or the back of it. And all of these auto eject into our ME system. We've got a crafting terminal here, and we've got the fat cable. Up here is the ME IT room that we worked on a few episodes ago, 2 episodes ago. So yeah, I like this pathway. Let me know what you think, but I like it. I think it's nice. Alright, today guys, we are gonna work on getting some autocrafting done in Applied Energistics. I have played around with it a little bit in a creative world, and I think I can do it. but we will see. A lot of things have changed, or I should say they have pretty much rewritten the whole how it's working. I have crafted up most of the things we're gonna need, but we are gonna need these crafting storage. So first, let's get some crafting units. Pretty expensive, as is all with this mod, which is nice. I like that because you get a lot of stuff when auto mining. We're gonna want, I think we're gonna go with a 4K. The difference between these, so this is the first change. The difference is, or seems to be, the number of items that it can store while crafting. So if I want, for example, 1,000 wood planks out of logs, then I'd need a 4K because the 1K only holds 200, something like that. But we're gonna go with the 4K, I think. And this is a multi-block thing. Let's see. Oh, we're not gonna be able to do this, I don't think. Charged. Oh, we do have some charged. I don't have any regular quartz left, by the way, because I've crafted up all this that you see here. 12, that's gonna give us 4. Let's see, which one? Yeah, this one. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. And crafting. And we do this. Cool. I think that will be good for a start. And we're also gonna want these. Maybe 2. I don't know. I'm not at all sure, so we will have to see. The rest I should have. So the first thing I want to do, and I wanted to show you this, we need an ME cabling here, and we're gonna grab our P2p tunnel that I've made and hook that up to this cable. Remember the channel talk that I had with you guys? Well, we need to make sure that we have 32 fresh channels in this room. That's why I have the dense cable. If I would just connect this up like this, I wouldn't have access to 32 channels because I would be using whatever this can carry, which is just 8. So we're going to use a P2p tunnel for that, just like we did for the machine room. So what you want to do is to put the P2p tunnel there, and then we're going to go up, make sure we have our memory card, go in the staff entrance. Oh, I made a manual one of these because there's other things that needs the crafting, by the way. So yeah, and I have the P2p tunnel set up here. So basically what I'm doing now is that I'm copying. Oh no, I shouldn't have loaded. Damn. Here, I need to. So, okay. We can fix it. I think we can fix it. I hope so. Okay, let's get rid of you. And let's do that and then that. Okay. Is it cleared? Saved settings. Let's test it. Basically, this guy is getting the input from this, so it's acting as this side of the block, which is a controller, and controller have no channel limitations. And then I need to hook it up to a network, so I'm just looping it around on the brown cable here and using the 8 channel, because remember we have 7 channels here, so this is the 8th channel as the P2p tunnel. Which means that we now have a direct input to the ME controller. I'm trying to move my mouse a bit slower than usual so that it isn't flickering. We come down here and we just load that setting by right clicking, and hopefully I didn't screw this up. We will see. And then my plan is to run the cable like this, and we can test if it how many channels it utilizes, but by putting down interfaces 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And in a second this should tell us differently. 8 of 32 channels used, perfect. And can I use 9? I should be able to. Takes a little bit for these to turn on. Yeah, 9. And we can confirm it by just throwing something in here. Yes, and that goes into the AE system. Nice. So my plan is to have the fat cable running over here, and that's going to be kind of the power of this. Over here I'm going to stick the machines, But let's get the basics done. We are gonna need, let's run that like that. We're gonna need some normal cables. Smart cable, no. I actually want to get some covered ones just because they look nicer and we have tons of wool. I think they look a bit better, it's just aesthetical. Let's put that guy there. And then we're gonna install this, a pattern terminal. This is almost like your crafting terminal, like I can pull stuff out, but I can also encode patterns instead of crafting. Patterns are what we're gonna use to craft stuff. So I'm gonna show you the basics of setting this up, and then I'm gonna go ahead and install all of it, and then come back and show you the final result, because it's gonna be a lot of repeating. So let's see. Say that we want to make the easiest of things, oak wood into oak wood planks. We want to be able to do that. Actually, that would be, I already have a lot of oak, so I can't demo it. Let's do this. Let's do slabs instead. So we put that in there, and then we say encode pattern, and we make sure that it's a crafting pattern, because you can switch this over to a processing pattern. If you want to put it in a machine or a furnace, for example, you need to have a processing pattern. So as you will notice, this is one of the big changes with Autocrafting. But it really isn't tough or hard. Next, we're gonna need to install these guys somewhere along the network. And I'm thinking, I don't know if these guys actually take up channels. Guess we will find out. Device offline, device online. So let's see. They do take up channels, but 2 channels used. They should be, I guess it's a multi-block, so it only ever takes up 1. So somewhere along my my assembly line, I'm gonna need to put these, and I can't hide them away because I'm never gonna look at them. And I'm thinking just in the walls, something like this. And then can I do this? Yes. So the crafting CO processing units are going to make it a bit quicker, I think, is what it will do. This is actually a pretty stupid setup because now it's going to use 2 cable slots, but just for demo, I may move it later. And then the units that actually craft stuff are these assemblers, the molecular assemblers. Let's hook these up, and they look super cool, so I want these visible. I definitely want these visible. I'm probably gonna have 7 of these here, and then I'm gonna have over here, I'm gonna have the machines instead, is the plan. And we're gonna hook up ME interfaces. I'm not sure if I can do this, can I? Yeah, I can, good, because these power the ME interfaces. So now we should use 14 channels, if we come over here. 9, device online. Okay, so this is 7. Oh, you know what? Maybe the interface doesn't take up a channel because it's kind of included in this. Or maybe these don't take up a channel. Yeah, that's probably what it is. Let's test that. 9 of 32. Take that away. Should say 8. If I'm right. 8 of 32. Nice. Okay. Basically what these are auto-crafting tables. So if I would put this in here, I thought... oh yeah, that should just be in there. Wait a minute. Let's grab some oak planks here and put them in there. Okay, I can't put them in any other way. So let's see, if I go here and I say export that. Why isn't this working? I thought that would work because this is exporting. All right. I think without the interface, this is how it works. So if I would, for example, let's see if we can get a hopper, I guess. Hopper going. And then have an input directly into that. And I would put in oak here. Yeah, look at that. Now it's crafting and it's sending it directly there. But as you can see, it's kind of visible. That's why I want to have visibility of these, because they look so awesome. But what we want to do, because this only have one spot, is utilize the pattern or the interfaces. Now I'm pretty sure I could do this and then put a pattern in here, and that would connect up to this as well. So all in all, you can have a lot of patterns in one of these assemblers, but they can only ever do one process at a time. That's why I want a bunch of them, to make sure that I can craft up different things at the same time. So now let's see what we got. We have the pattern in there. We should be able to come over here and say, let's grab all these. We should be able to craft, say, 10 of these. Next. And start. Nice. Look at that. Nice and easy, right? And then for the machines, let's set up the machines quickly as well. Let's grab ourselves. I have an induction smelter. I know we're gonna want that. Over here, I'm gonna do it like this, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Why is it 8? Is this room not? Oh, all right. So the corner comes here. Better do that to make sure. The corner doesn't come there though. 3, 3. Well, I guess it, yeah, okay. I guess it does if... Right, so these are at the moment not going to be in the walls. I want them to be in the walls. Okay, we'll see what I can do with that later. Maybe we will just have a double entrance here. Yeah. Let's put down the induction smelter. Just make sure it has power. And over here I'm thinking of doing something along the line of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That will connect up, and that will use up, if we come over here at the start, it should use up 7 channels, which it did. Now don't get me wrong, if I would put down a cable, if I would put down an 8 interface, that will work, because here, let's test it. Drop these in, yeah. But if I would put down a 9th, this will not work. See? The reason is that these interfaces are like normal cables when they connect to each other, like glass cables, so they only transfer 8 channels. But that's fine for us because we only need 7. Nice, right? And then I don't know if you need to flip these around like in A1. I guess you do. So let's get rid of this. There we go. We want all of these to be pointing upwards. And then we put this there, and we're going to put the import at the bottom, like that. And now let's see if we can make a Electrum Pattern. Let's grab ourselves a silver ingot or a few, and a gold ingot. Oops. And we only need 1. And first of all, let's have a look. How many do we get? We get 2. Okay, good. So silver, voice crack, silver and gold. There we go. And now let's make them into a pattern. So we're gonna say gold and silver in a processing pattern equals 2 electrum. And I haven't tried this, so we will see if this works. But I'm guessing it will. Let's put that in here. Good, good. It's also gonna output. Oh damn, these can't output. Yeah. How are we gonna solve that, guys? Because these can't output to the same side as they can input. Maybe there's an upgrade, an augmentation for that. Not sure. Anyway, we'll see. So we should be able to come over here and say, hey, give me 10 electrum. Start. And this guy gets 5 of each. Nice. So we just have to figure out a way for it to export into the same. I'm gonna try something. Instead of having that, let's do this. Yeah, and let's see if this guy can now push. If he can push it. So push in items. Electrum. And is it... No, how is it that I craft? There we go. Okay, so if you scroll wheel click, we're gonna get 10. No. Nope. Alright. So I will fix that in between cutscenes, see what we can do. Worst case scenario, we'll have to import it separately, which would take up some more channels, and that wouldn't be good, but we could run an EnderIO cable over here, have an import bus. Let's actually do that. Let's do that quickly. We're gonna need a chest, and then we're gonna need some Ender or item conduits. I made a bunch of them. Come down here and put a import bus there. Oh, that doesn't connect. Okay. Oh wait, that's wrong. No, sorry. Chest there, import bus on the chest, obviously. And that doesn't work with the fat cable. Not a problem, no. We can totally put the chest in here instead. And this could be all nice and hidden, by the way, so we don't have to worry too much about it. Do that. And then we can run an item cable on the same cable as we're running the power line. So I'm going to put that there. Nice. This is absolutely a brilliant function of these EnderIO cables, don't you think? And now we're going to come over here and say ignore redstone, always active, and you can be insert. Nice. And you, mister, you're going to import again from the bottom. And I just messed it up a little bit. And you're going to output all your input from the back. There we go. Alright, so now we come over here and say, give me 10 Electrum. No crafting CPUs are available. Okay, so my crafting CPU can only handle one thing at a time. That sucks. I may need to add a few more of these multi-block constructions then. Let's do that. So I guess I didn't need 4K units because that's how it works then. So you instead you probably want separated these. So this is now a 16K with 2 CO processors, I guess. And so I could have just used the 1K. I'm probably going to install another 1K CPU somewhere so that we can do multiple crafting at once. But that worked, right? It did. Nice. Very cool. So basically interface pushes it in and then it exports into the chest. And we could just put an import bus down here, but it would take up another channel, and we don't want to waste the channels. So that's why I did this. Cool. I'm gonna fix this so that we have some more crafting going. Okay, some progress have been made. I installed a secondary processor so I can handle 2 things at the same time. But what I really wanted to show you is just some progress. We got some chests, we got some bucket crafting. We got some of these advanced shaped crafting recipes. I've got the inver, some ingots, some of that stuff. But what I really wanted to show you is a way for you to craft liquids. For example, there are recipes that require the destabilized redstone bucket. And this isn't, straightforward. You can't just say redstone equals a bucket of redstone. Because the recipe for this guy includes a magma crucible to melt down redstone and then a fluid transposer to fill a bucket for you. So what can we do? You'll notice that I have a chest on one of the interfaces, and in here I have a pattern, and the pattern says, here, let's see if we can actually view this. We should be able to do that. We do, oh. There. I'm saying 10 redstone and a bucket equals a destabilized redstone bucket, right? Because that's basically what it is. 10 redstone equals 1000 millibuckets, which is 1 bucket. Then I put that in here, which will output a bucket and 10 redstone into this chest. From there, this guy will export everything from the chest to the magma crucible and to the fluid transposer. I do need to hook up power to these, I just realized. And since the magma crucible will not be allowing a bucket in, as you can see, the redstone will go in here, and this guy won't allow redstone in, so the bucket will go in here. Let me demo this for you. And this is not only for the redstone bucket. We're gonna need a lot of different fluid crafting. So let's request one, press start. We can see that redstone was sent into here. The bucket was sent into here, and this guy is outputting directly to the left to the fluid transposer. And there we go, cooked up, joink, and back into the system. Nice, right? I like it. Also, I wanted to show you this. I'm gonna hide all this, except for the machines and for these, but I'm gonna hide these, so they're gonna be inaccessible to us if we want to add anything else later. Well, Applied Energistics made it so that we can do that by introducing the ME interface terminal. This is very cool. This basically lets you see all your interfaces, so we can see what they are hooked up to. So for example, we have 7 interfaces hooked up to molecular assemblers. We have some that are hooked up to nothing. Obviously it will show us the whole system. We got iron chest, that's the bucket chest, induction smelter. So basically what we can do, because I'm not gonna add all the recipes that we need today, it's gonna be like an ongoing thing, but we could just come in here and add the patterns in here. Let's do that real quick. Let's say that we want a recipe for, I don't know, what do we want to do? Yeah, let's do the oak thing now. Let's do this. Junk, planks. And I also want sticks. So I always run out of them. And while we're at it, let's do redstone torches. That's another thing that I always run out of. So that's redstone plus stick equals redstone torch. Nice. And now if I come in here and I say, okay, I want to put them in the molecular assembler thingies. I can't even pronounce that. Then I just do that and they should have ended up here. Yeah, nice. Very cool. Okay, let me cover this room up and we will end the episode with having this room designed. I hope that you learned something about this autocrafting thing. I think it's pretty straightforward, pretty easy. It is scary when looking at it, but as is everything. So yeah, let me fix this up. I'm thinking we'll just keep the style that we've done everywhere. And this guy, I'm gonna move. Okay, we are pretty much done. I just want to add to honor the fishes and our sushi loving. I guess you eat sushi raw though, don't you? Yeah, so it's not really sushi, but hey. Redstone Furnace. Yes, you go there. Cool. There we go, guys. I put some design into it. It's very dark. There we go. But I followed our design that we are using in all rooms pretty much, and I went a bit crazy with the roof. It was too hot in here, so I installed some heat vents. Went with the same facades. Oh, you can't pronounce facade. As upstairs, the iron thing. I think they look so pretty. I think they are so pretty. So yeah, and look at this. This is let's see, what can we craft? I like this. I like this so much. It looks so cool. Let's craft some chests. I'm gonna request like totally screwed that up. Next, start. Look at this. Wow, it is crafting chests. Oh, I like that. I like that so much. Good job, Algo. This mod is so pretty. And we're getting pretty close to done with it for now. Like, I felt that we needed an AI system, you know, because I'm so sloppy, to keep track of my items and being able to craft stuff, really advanced stuff. Now, some people may say, hey, what's the point in automating everything? If you automate anything, what are you going to do for playing? Well, we're going to do epic builds, we're going to do technical wonders and other cool stuff, of course. But you know, some of the things here, like signalum blend or whatever, it's just like 50 crafting steps, and it doesn't make sense to spend tons of time to do that manually when you can automate it. I don't think. I should fix the stone behind here so that it's something else. But yeah, I hope that you learned something, guys. This has been like a tutorial episode, but I like to do those every now and then. Let me know what you think about the style. I could also do all the technical stuff off camera and we could just build, I don't know, but I kind of like this style. But you know, let me know. I don't know what you like. And you know what? There's only this episode and the next episode left for you to comment on the episodes if you want to be in the Steam game competition. So don't forget it. Like, just leave a comment about the episode and you're in the drawing. And I mean, there is not a whole lot of people in the drawing, so you have a pretty good chance of winning it. So why shouldn't you? You know, you could choose whatever game you'd like. Oh, that is ugly. I just tried to mix that up. Hey, I'll leave it. So yeah, don't forget that, guys. Don't forget that, and remember, you can always go back if you haven't commented on the earlier episodes, and you can comment on them. As long as I haven't released episode 11, you should be fine. Cool. Anyway, guys, enough babbling. I hope you have a fantastic day. I hope to see you in the next one. Bye bye.